Good morning. My name is Sandro Burgos, hearing officer for San Francisco Public Works. Marie Bell Hansen is the clerk of this hearing. This hearing is being recorded via Zoom and will be available afterward through a link on the San Francisco Public Works website, sfpublicworks.org. As this is a virtual hearing, there is no sign-in sheet, so if you would like to receive information about the results of this hearing, please send an email to the email address listed on the hearing notice. This public hearing is being held to consider two items. Hearing Order 212194 to consider a request from Downtown SF Partnership for a Tier 3 Love Our Neighborhoods permit to install and maintain commercial string lighting occupying 86.5 feet of the public right-of-way on Front Street from the intersection of Sacramento Street progressing south. Hearing Order 212206 to consider the denial of a shared space parklet permit applicant for E&O Kitchen and Bar at 314 Sutter Street. Denial of request to occupy public right-of-way with a shared space parklet at 314 Sutter Street. My job as the hearing officer is to gather the facts for the hearing item, listen to your testimonies, and help our Director of Public Works make determinations. I will not be making any decisions today. Instead, I will forward the findings from this hearing and make my recommendations to the director. The director will make the final determinations. When the director's determinations are made, the department will notify you of them if you have provided contact information. The hearing will proceed as follows for the two cases. I will ask Public Works staff to speak first and present the case. There is no time limit for this presentation. Then I will allow the property owner to speak, then any member of the public or witness who wants to speak. Each speaker will have up to 3 minutes to speak. The clerk will monitor the time for all speakers and will indicate when the speaker has 30 seconds left. If you are a party to this proceeding, I will call on you to speak. If you would like to use visual materials in your presentation, please let me know before you speak. You will then have the standard 3 minutes to provide your comments. If you're a member of the public or witness who wants to speak, wait for me to call for public comments, then use Zoom's raise your hand feature if you're on a computer to put yourself in the queue to speak. If you are dialing in on your phone, dial *9 to indicate you are raising your hand. When it is your turn to speak, I will recognize you. If on your phone and you're muted, press *6 to unmute yourself. If you would like to use visual materials in your presentation, please let me know before you speak. You will then have a standard 3 minutes to provide your comments. Comments and questions should be addressed to me and not to the department or the applicant. If you cannot finish your comments within the allotted time, you may submit written testimony to me by the end of this hearing. If I feel that a question is warranted, I will ask the question. After all comments are completed, I will close the item. We will now begin the hearing. At this time, we will open the hearing to public comments. Members of the public may make comments on matters that are within the department's jurisdiction, but not on today's agenda. Are there any public comments at this time?
Officer Burgos, I do not see any hands raised at this time.
Thank you. If there are no comments, I will close this item, and this item is now closed. The first item on today's agenda is order number 212194. May I have Public Works make its presentation?
Good morning. Are you able to see my slides?
Yes.
Yes.
My name is Gregory Slocum. I am the commercial permit manager, and today I am here to represent the department for the consideration of a Love Our Neighborhoods permit. This is 25ME-00016. The applicant's a Downtown San Francisco Partnership, which is a downtown community benefits district. Just some background. Downtown SF Partnership approached Public Works with the proposal for string lighting. This is along Front Street, beginning at the intersection of Sacramento and proceeding south. These plans and the proposal have been reviewed by fire to ensure that delivery of first responder services won't be inhibited, by the MTA to avoid conflicts with any public transportation lines, and with DBI to ensure that any improvements on private property have been appropriately vetted through their permitting process. Public Works has also reviewed this permit for its impacts on the public right-of-way, conformity with safety and engineering practices. The Downtown San Francisco Partnership has completed the required posting and has mailed notifications per the code with Public Works assistance. And at the conclusion of notification, we did not receive any protest comments or complaints. Right now, I'm sharing with you a visual aid that demonstrates where they're seeking to deploy the string lighting. You may notice those PAs, those purple clouds, those are building permits that are issued by DBI, which is why they were part of this process, as the lights are being anchored with improvements on private property. If you have any questions herein, I'd be happy to respond. And then again, reiteratively, as of October 21st, no protests or comments have been issued to us from the community. And we would be issuing this as an at-risk permit, which means we still have to get the signing of a maintenance and liability agreement out of the way. Though it's my understanding that this is forthcoming. If you have any questions about this proposal, I would be happy to entertain them, but that is the conclusion of my prepared remarks.
Thank you. Is the applicant here to speak? You will have 3 minutes to make your presentation.
Mr. Ferraro, one moment. Okay, you may go ahead and speak. You have 3 minutes. Thank you.
Hello, thank you so much for letting me be here. Gregory, thank you so much for your presentation. It's very helpful. I just wanted to add a couple remarks about the project, just to outline that this is part of a bigger initiative in Front Street. These string lights are supposed to enhance what the Downtown SF Partnership has been doing in collaboration with the city, including OEWD, DPW, MTA, with a California First entertainment zone. These string lights are supposed to enhance the events by providing whimsical and animated lighting during signature events, but also during regular use. So I think this is a project that will benefit the overall community, and it's very aligned with the mayor's mission to reimagine and bring people back downtown. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Are there any members of the public who wish to make comments?
I do not see any hands raised. Thank you.
If there are no more comments for this item is now closed, and I will make my recommendations to the director. The second item on today's agenda is order number 212206. I've been informed by Public Works representative that the applicant is withdrawing their request to appeal and will accept the denial of their permit application. Are there any members of the public who wish to make comment at this time? Mariva, were there any public comments or hands raised at this point?
Officer Burgos, no, I do not see any hands raised at this time.
Thank you. If there are no comments for this item, I will close the item and make my recommendations to the director. Right. Are there any public comments on any of the items on the agenda? If you have already spoken, you will not be allowed to speak again. This is for those who might have come in late or did not have a chance to speak.
Officer Burgos, I do not see any hands raised at this time.
Thank you. If there are no public comments, I am closing this hearing, and this hearing is now closed. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Have a nice day.